Hi guys, Salvador here, and today we're going to be talking about the Fashion Royalty Integrity Toys Convention, and we're going to be talking more about like my experience, but more than that, we're going to be talking about the financial aspect of it. So I really do hope that you find this video useful. We're gonna be talking in US dollars, and just like a friendly reminder that, even though these are the prices that I paid last year, they might change this year because they change every year. Not by much, but they usually do change. So even though I'm just giving you an idea of like how much you're expected to be spending at the convention. I know that talking about money can be kind of like an uncomfortable situation, but I wish that like for my first convention I had this information handy. I am very lucky, and I did have a friend, my best friend Reese, who actually had been to conventions for a minute, kind of like gave me the 411 101 on what to expect financially wise, and that helped me a lot. So I really do hope that this conversation can be useful for you guys. Like I said, we're going to be talking in US dollars, and my first convention was in 2015. I was straight out of college, so I didn't have a lot of money, and I was worried, like, how can I afford it? How can I make it happen? But by the grace of God, I was able to make it work, and I've been going every year. I'm really hoping that I can go this year again. Nothing's ever set on stone, but yeah, let's go ahead and discuss those prices. I'm gonna be looking down a lot because I have my presentation. I have my information on my laptop that I'm looking at, and I'm gonna be sipping a lot of water because I'm gonna be talking a lot. Well, it's not water; it's lemonade from from Cece's. Their pizza is so yummy, and yeah, so I'm gonna be talking a lot. So let's go ahead and get started on the information. Okay, honey, let's look. So this information is particular to the 2018 Lux Life Convention, and like I said, these are going to be US prices. Let's start by the registration situation. Okay, so last year registration was April 20th, and this year a friend told me that he was watching an interview with Carol Roth, who is the lady in charge of the W Club, and she said that it was going to be early April, so kind of like be expecting to have the money ready for early April. And okay, what did Carol say? Okay, yeah. So she said that it was going to be early April, and the registration ticket, you're expected to pay around $550, and you can also do early registration. It was good last year, and the early registration was $525. And there's also some sort of installment plan that they do have available, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did last year because I was pretty broke last year. So I did it in 4 payments of $137.50, and that's really useful though. Like if you're like in a tight situation at the time, you can do it in 4 payments, and that makes it easier. If you have the money, then you can just do it right away and get it over with. But let me discuss let me discuss what you guys know that I'm Mexican American, so like I go back and forth between Spanish and English so much that like some words are like, Hanny, what is he saying? But bear with me. So for the 550 or 525, if you pay it early, you get this stuff, and I'm gonna put some pictures like right here as I'm talking about it, or right there, who knows. So you get the welcome gift, and last year it was a Veronique in a pink dress, and we also got like a really cute shopping bag with the Fashion and Royalty Integrity Toys logo, and it looked like a classic like French luggage print. And the Veronique was the Love of Lux, and I love the dress. The dress was really cute. That was a welcome gift, and I'm just talking about what's included in the 525 or 550 price for the registration. That's all I'm talking about right now. You also got like a free chair, and it's a clear plastic chair that I think it's still available in the shop. You got that chair for free with the welcome registration package. Oh, and you know what? It was actually not a print bag that we got as a welcome gift. I think that was the one that we got when we went to the shopping store. The actual bag that we got on the registration package was the one with optic burb Agnes on the front of it. So yeah, that's that. Now let's talk about what else was gifted. Oh, yep. Luxury gifted Natalia Fatale was gifted at the first night. So you can either register on Wednesday morning or you can register on Thursday morning and you do your shopping on Thursday morning. But Thursday night, that's the welcome dinner, and that's where they gave us the Natalia Fatale, the luxuriously gifted Natalia Fatale. And I really loved her jacket and her shorts and her bustier lingerie situation on there. That was really dope. And also, the Poppy Parker luncheon is included on the price. So we got the lemon frost Poppy Parker, and I really loved her oops, I did it again hairdo. Yeah. That was really cute. And what else? If I'm squinting, it's because like the lights are really bright, not because I'm I'm not reading right. Inspired Grandeur Elise Jolie was like the gala, and the gala's on Saturday night. That's like the last event of convention. We got that doll for free as well, included in the price. And she had gorgeous makeup and really nice accessories. Really loved the hoop earrings and the crown. That was amazing. So yeah, basically you got, let's count them. And I'm not saying they're going to do this every year, because some years they do, the first couple of years that I went, it was like an outfit or like a smaller doll. So, I mean, you don't really know what you're going to get with the welcome gift. But that's welcome gift. That's one doll. Then Veronique. Then Natalia. Then Lemon. Poppy. And Inspired Grandeur. Ellie. So it's one. I want to make sure I count them right because I don't want to give you false information. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dolls, right? 4 dolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 dolls and a free chair for $525 or $550 if you do it in the installment plan situation. But like honestly, that is, you do get those 4 dolls. But also, you gotta realize that like the meals for each event are included, so you're also paying for some meals. So you're really getting your buck's worth with these, because they serve like, I mean, I'm not particularly I'm not particularly fond of the food that they serve. If it was up to me, I would just honestly get like some tacos and like a cheeseburger with fries. That's what I like to eat, but these are really fancy meals, and you know, it comes included with the price, so you really do get a lot for what you're paying. I know that $500 and something dollars is steep and it's a lot of money, but you're getting a lot for that money, doll wise and food wise, because you do get fed. And if you eat at the convention, then you can save that money for something else. Well, the money that you'd be spending like elsewhere, you know what I mean? So that's that for what you get for your $500 and something. Let's talk about the centerpieces. So like at each event, there's always going to be a centerpiece. For the first night, it was Walking on Gold Adele Makeda, and she was like $150. And then Poppy Parker was for Snowstopper. Poppy Parker was the doll for the Poppy luncheon, and she was $140. I think, yeah, she's cheaper than the FR doll. And then Affluent Demeanor Agnes was the final night gala doll, and she was also $150, and she was really gorgeous. Sorry, my sister's like laughing hysterically on the background. She's like in her room really far away, but you can still hear her. And let's talk about the special event. So like each night, not each night, but sometimes actually, there are occasions where there's a doll that's you know, not really part of the main line or whatever, so they had like the special events. And the menswear event was what they used to reveal the Ohm collection. I particularly didn't care for the menswear event the doll is great and everything, but I really miss the bazaar. I really hope that they bring the bazaar back. But for 120, well, okay, so here's the thing. It was 120 and you got your Declan doll, the Declan Wake from the Monarchs collection, and that was 120, right? And they had appetizers and drinks, so well, water. And I guess you could eat there. A lot of people ate like a bite, but girl, I ate. They had really good chicken that night. That's one of the meals that I've actually liked a lot at convention. It was like chicken. It was like a Central American dish. I can't tell you what it was, but it was really yummy. I did like eat a lot at that event, and it had like free seating. It was really cool. So yeah, that was 120, and you got your meal or your appetizers, and you got the Declan doll, which for 120 is really good because dolls are usually more than 120. But I mean, even though it was fun and my friends and I had so much fun, I really do hope that they go back to the bazaar, because the bazaar is like crazy, and that's where like literally you don't even have to pay. Like anyone can register, and it is limited space, but like anyone who goes to the convention can register, and you can sell your extras or you can sell outfits. And that's like super convenient for me, because when I sell my outfits, I'd rather just do it at the bazaar instead of like doing room sales, because room sales can be really, really stressful. Thankfully, my friend Leslie was generous enough to let me sell with her in her room. And yeah, that made it easier. But yeah, I'd prefer it if we just went back to the bazaar, keep it all in one place, and yeah, that would be so much better. The other event that they actually do every year, this is like 100%, they do this every year, and that's the W Club Luncheon. And the W Club Luncheon was 150. And for that, you got the amazing public adoration Eden. I honestly think that there's like a doll every convention that like was worth going to the convention, and that definitely was public adoration Eden, because Hanny, I like literally photograph her every single day. Well, not every single day, but like every other day, because I love her so much. Like, she's amazing. So the cost for the W Club Luncheon, that's only open to W Club members. So if you're not a W Club member, then you can't attend. But everybody attends, I think. And yeah, that was 150, and you got the Eden Blair, and you got your free meal. The meals at the W Club Luncheon are not good. I have to be honest with you guys. Well, it depends. If you like quiche, then you're gonna like the meal. I don't like quiche. Like I said, I'm more of a tacos, cheeseburger, grilled cheese kind of guy. I don't really care for fancy food. You can consider quiche to be fancy food. But yeah, they usually serve quiche at the W Club Luncheon, and no me gusta, no me gusta, no me gusta. But I mean, that's just my personal preference. I'm sure some people love the quiche. Just don't like quiche. And you do get your meal. So you get your meal and you get your Eden for 150, and you also get the chance to buy a centerpiece, and the centerpiece is always gonna be New Face. I think that the only time that it wasn't New Face, it was in 2015 at the Long Beach Cinematic Convention, and that was because they had to unpack it like some sort of way. But yeah, it was an FR, but it's always going to be a New Face doll that they give away, and it's always going to be a New Face centerpiece. So, Hanny, I love my New Face, so I'm always going to go to those events if I have the chance. Let's see what else. Okay, so that was pretty much like the whole centerpiece situation. Special events that are out there. I think for Fairy Tale they had like a special event for Victoire Rue that I did go to, and they had free drinks. Well, you could get like free wine, but people bought me a lot of drinks. So that was cool. And let's see, Style Lab. Okay, so the Style Lab is like this thing that they do every year. It used to be Color Infusion dolls, but they're kind of like moving away from that. And Hanny, like the thing this year, it's that I'm probably annoying you saying Hanny so much. I know my best friend gets annoyed when I say Hanny a lot. the thing this year, it's gonna be it's a Poppy Barker style lab, so it's gonna be huge, like crazy. Like I think a lot of people are going just because it's a Poppy Barker style lab. At least that's what David Buttrey said. And let me tell you the prices from last year. Of course, this may change because inflation or whatnot. So last year it was $90, and that was for a doll. And you could like mix and match. Like you could get a doll and pick whatever outfit you wanted. I think I got like one doll out of that because I wasn't really like into the industry at the time. And they had $40 accessory packs, and you could also like get the whole enchilada, and you could get it for $980. But I personally like to see the dolls in person, see how I'm gonna like them and whatnot. And yeah, that was it with the Style Lab. They did have that situation where you could build a doll, and there were like parts of Poppy that like came with each box or fashion pack, and I don't know, I wasn't like a fan of it. The doll was gorgeous and whatnot, but I think that like next year, if they want to do it, they should just do it like look at who pre-ordered the whole thing and just get them the doll. That way, like people don't have to freak out so much over like which package had like the head and whatnot, because it was like crazy. And yeah, I love my outfit that I got because I got like this really dope fur coat. Yep. Let's see, convention collection. Okay, so the convention collection this year, it was like gold snap poppy, which was 140, big Toiru, which was 145. The No Face, it was only one No Face. Like, come on, guys. I love No Face. You need to make more. So it was literally just Optic Illusion Giselle, and that was it. And then people ask you how you're feeling, and you don't want no, really, girl, we need more No Face. That was 140, and Giselle was gorgeous. Her outfit was like so fierce, fit for a queen bee. And then the FR line was 150 each doll, and it was Subtle Affluence Eugenia. Her outfit, you guys, was amazing. I love her outfit. And Gilded Oligarch, girl, what's with his name? Like, I can't pronounce them. Gilded Oligarch Tatiana, and her outfit was also gorgeous. I think Vanessa was like a shop exclusive, and like the clothes, I love the clothes. I love the 80s. I love the 80s. And yeah, the clothes were amazing for the FR dolls. The early bird special was $690. That's if you want to pay for the whole thing early. If not, then it's $730, and you can also pay for it in 5 installment plans of $146. But again, that was last year. These are last year's prices, so honey, I don't know like what the situation's gonna be this year. Okay, so let's talk about the workshops. There were 3 workshops. It was the Wen reroute workshop, and even though I do know how to reroute, I attended her workshop because she's my friend, and because I wanted to learn more about her method. I used the traditional method on my dolls, and she uses like a little tool. So I wanted to learn more about that, and it came with a American Horror Story head and a blank Vanessa head, and then the little reroute tool with some needles for $30. You could attend the class, and yeah, that was that. And then there was like a suitcase workshop that I didn't attend. That was $30, and I think it came with like materials to make a suitcase. Something like that. I really can't give you much detail because I didn't attend it. And the third workshop it was a painting workshop for $50. I don't know how to paint. I mean, I could probably do okay if I really tried, but I don't paint, so I didn't go to that. Plus, it was expensive. I could probably use it towards a doll instead. That's just my 2 cents. The hotel costs can be really crazy. Last year they were crazy. I don't know how they're going to be this year because I don't really know what hotel they're going to do it at. I'm guessing it's going to be either at the Marriott or the Hyatt, and those are some fancy smashy hotels, so they're going to be expensive. And For Portland specifically, those are the numbers that I do know. So let's talk about those. Let me fix my lamp. It's so hot. And that was $189 a night plus 6% tax. That's Portland's hotel tax. So you were looking at $234.36 a night. So I like to stay there from Wednesday through Saturday and then leave Sunday morning because I just want to get home and play with my dolls. So if you stay there from Wednesday through Saturday, you're looking at around 973, or you were looking at 1973 for the Portland Marriott. And if you split it between two people, then you're looking at 468. And if you get a third roommate, then you're looking at 312 each. If you want to get a fourth roommate, which I don't recommend because like that's a little too crowded. But you know, if you want to save some money, you can do it between four people, and you're looking at $243.36. That was the convention rate, so I'm guessing that hopefully we'll get something similar and not something more expensive. I think that like ideally it's best to just get like one roommate, and then it will just be the two of you. You can get a third, and I even think a third roommate is okay. Four's a little crowded and a little like crazy because four people in a room, it's intense because I've done it before. So I can tell you, like, from my personal experience, I think with three people we did okay, like, you know, but it's totally up to you. I know some people who get like six roommates. How do y'all do it? Girl, I can't even imagine because Kenny, that's like no personal space. But I mean, 243 for all those days. If you do want to get a three more roommates on top of you, then yeah, that's really cheap. But I don't know. I was really lucky last year because I stayed with my friend Russell, and he's a really, really good roommate. So I don't know what this year's gonna be like. If I'm gonna have to get a room by myself and spend all that money, or if I'm gonna have to get a roommate, or you know, I don't know because I don't know where the hotel gonna be. I don't know where the hotel gonna be. I don't know where the hotel is gonna be. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. So I don't know. We'll have to see. And again, you don't have to stay at the hotel where the convention takes place. You can actually stay like at an Airbnb. I know that's what my friends did last year, and they had an amazing time. I personally don't like to stay at Airbnbs because I don't know. I just like the convenience of being at the hotel, walking to the events when I have to. Plus, I did table hosting last year and the year before, so I like to be in my appointments like on time. You know what I mean? I like to get there, get it done, and you know, have that convenience of not having to take an Uber to the hotel. And I know some people who probably live in the area, so they're probably just gonna drive there every day. I mean, it's totally up to you. You don't have to stay at the hotel. I prefer to stay at the hotel because it's just convenient, but yeah, you don't have to stay there. I know some people who stay at like cheaper hotels around the area, and they just like go to the convention every day, but it's totally up to you. Before we move on, I do want to mention that the hotel rate, I mean, based on what I found on Google, for Baltimore, it's 9.5%, so that's a really high tax rate for hotels. So, honey, we'll have to, I think it's because it's so close to Washington. I don't really know because I'm not a hotel expert. I'm just saying it's going to be expensive. So I don't know. It's up to you guys. Do you want to get a roommate? Do you not want to get a roommate? Like, what are some of your experiences with roommates? If you want to leave it on the comments. I've been really lucky so far, so I can't complain. But I've heard some stories, honey, that people get me a little cray-cray. So I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? What's up? What's going on? Okay, so I think that covers it pretty much it. So I'm really lucky that this year I live in the East Coast, so I can probably just drive to the convention. I can save a lot of money, gas money, and if you live on the West Coast, that's gonna be an expensive airplane ticket. So do keep that in mind, like how far away you are from it. It's gonna be in early October, so think about like, okay, am I gonna be close to the convention? Am I not gonna be close? Google some airplane tickets now. If you want to go on an airplane, that's just an option. Especially if you're going from out of the country, you probably want to look at prices now, just so you can get the best deal possible. If you live in America, then you can pretty much figure out how like hotel, airplane, how all that good stuff works out, how to budget for it. Just set some money aside and save up as much as you can, because convention is expensive. I mean, we've discussed the prices on the dolls, the registration, hotel, meals. Like I said, you're gonna get most of your meals at the convention, so you don't really have to worry about food. Maybe if you get there on Wednesday, then you'll probably have to like feed yourself that day, because there's not really any events that day other than registration, unless they do something different this year, but I really don't doubt it. So yeah, just have to worry about making sure you get your meals in. If you don't like the food that they have at convention, then bring your own food or feed yourself. But the food's okay. Even the quiche, I mean, the quiche is okay. It's just not my personal favorite, but I mean, it's a meal, so let's see, what else can I tell you guys? I think it's worth the money, honestly. If I didn't think it was worth the money, I wouldn't keep going back. I really hope that I can go this year again, because I get to see all my friends. And like, honestly, like, you can't pay for an experience like that. Like, seeing your friends all in one place and seeing so many mind like seeing so many people who are like-minded. It's like insane cool, because literally, when are you gonna see all that many people who think just like you when it comes to like collecting dolls again? Like, it's just like once in a year type of situation. So like, that's my favorite part from convention. I mean, yeah, the dolls are great, they're awesome, but the best part is just like the community aspect, and like hang out with your friends who like the same things you do. And I don't know, like, especially when it's such a hobby that's like so judged. I think a lot of times it's really cool that you get to see a lot of people who share their passion for the hobby with you. So I don't know, I think it's really dope, and I really, really do recommend it, because yeah, it's an awesome experience. And this year, Jessie is gonna design the convention collections, so those are gonna be amazing. And again, we're gonna have the Poppy workshop, so that's gonna be dope. I don't know about the centerpieces because they didn't talk about it. That's just information that they told us at the previous convention in Portland. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I can tell you. Like, money wise, like, how do you want to plan for it, how can you afford it? And I don't know, I've just been really lucky to like know so many people who helped me with conventions, because like, yeah, it can get really expensive. So it's good to be informed, it's good to know what's going on. And yeah, yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and I'm gonna be leaving my Instagram information down. So if you have any questions, just DM me. I might take a while to answer because I get a lot of DMs a day, but yeah, like, I'll get to it. So don't be afraid to ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help and inform you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I have you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.